Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Pete Lauterbaugh, and I'm an account manager with CPA.com. I am joined today by Randall Hrna of Intuit. Randy, thank you so much for joining us today. This week, yeah, absolutely. This week, we are highlighting sponsors and partners for the 2020 Digital CPA Conference and the November 19th Tax Track Learning Labs, as well as reflecting on client advisory services and how it works in the profession. So, Randy, let's just get started with, can you tell us a little bit about Intuit?
Sure. Intuit has been in the software business since 1983. We deal with QuickBooks, QuickBooks Online, several tax packages as well. And interestingly enough, the company was started by a gentleman, Scott Cook, designing a checkbook program for his wife. So out of that, all of this has sprung, and we have tons of products to help and work with accounting firms.
That's great. Well, that leads perfectly into the next question here. So, as a DCPA sponsor, what are you looking forward to sharing with the participants this year?
Well, we're actually seeing some amazing changes happening in the industry right now, where a lot of firms, even in spite of COVID, have actually grown and become more efficient. A lot of firms have transitioned to offering a lot more consulting services, especially with PPP loans, and the changes that we're seeing is that the accountants are being even more valued than before, and that they're engaging more with their firms. So firms are generally doing better. They're working more online. They're working more efficiently. And we just love to help be part of that process, because we see it, this is kind of a tough time in a way, but beyond this, I think that there are going to be some efficiencies that we've introduced to the industry that will help firms be more profitable and more efficient forevermore.
Yeah, that's it. That's a great place to be in. I think it's really a blessing to see people still be able to thrive in this environment, as tough as it has been for everyone.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
And I know personally, I think it's really gratifying to work for a company that is a part of that in one way or another. So,
Yeah. Absolutely.
so does Intuit have any emerging technologies focused on client advisory services that you'd like to tell us about?
I'll say a couple. So one that on the consulting side, some of our products like Advance now has some key performance indexes and KPIs where they can help their clients analyze their position. Also, to firms that are going online more, we have teams that will help be thought partners, give you ideas, and changing from kind of just a compliance only practice to being more advisory. That's probably the other big change that we're seeing in the industry, is that they're switching to counsel their clients more. And we have a lot of resources. We even have a website, firmofthefuture.com, to kind of talk about those changes. But definitely things are going that way. But we have a lot of resources, including products, and probably the people are the best resources. And that's kind of what I do in my role.
Yeah, that's definitely a lot of what it seems like. Things are shifting to more of an advisory role. Everyone wants someone that they can trust to help them.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what can you tell me a little bit about what makes you excited to be a part of the digital CPA community?
Well, before coming to Intuit, I was CFO, or worked for some different accounting practices, and even worked in governmental accounting. And so accountants are kind of my people, even though my role is more working with accountants in solutions right now. I love to see kind of what's going on with them and help them, because sometimes there can be barriers to change, barriers to become more efficient. And part of it sounds strange enough, I just like to be able to connect and see how everybody's been faring during the season, because it's hasn't been the same for everybody, even though some are doing better. But we love to help the public with any resources that we can, and if there's any barriers, any difficulties, we'd like to hear about them in a way that we can help you get what you need to use our software or otherwise. So just to connect with everybody more and see what's happening.
Yeah, be a smiling face and that advisor that we were talking about, right?
Any way we can, yes.
Yeah. So can you tell me a little bit about what excites you about the accounting profession today?
Well, I hinted at it earlier. It's really kind of an amazing change that's happening. So in the past, traditional firms kind of compliance, where they would get their tax return done or their books, and then, hey, we'll see you next month or we'll see you next year. So the firms are changing where they're starting to switch over to do more not just compliance, but advisory work, I was going to say. So instead of just helping them get their work done to just have compliance, accountants have the best experience working with so many businesses that they have the best advice to give these businesses. So through that counsel they're able to give, they're able to help businesses survive this crazy time, grow, flourish. And the strange things about it is that the accountants feel more fulfilled if they can help them in a deeper way. If you can help your clients in a deeper way, I feel better about myself, and they do too. But it also, the weird thing is that you're actually talking to them more, you're making more money, and the more that you help the client succeed, they're referring those good quality type of clients back to you. So there's kind of a neat snowball happening in the industry where having advisory services is really a key to the future. And even if you don't do everything, then you're able to advise them on tax or maybe on the bookkeeping, or you may not advise them on everything, but there's opportunity to really help businesses grow and thrive. And it's just been a neat dynamic that we've seen happening the last few years.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So, I mean, that really brings me perfectly into my last question here. So as we look forward to 2021, what is the one trend that's developed over this year that you think will benefit the area of client advisory services that the accounting professional should seize?
The biggest one I would say is get your clients online, where a lot of the basic work that you would do for entering data will be done by programs for you, that you can be more efficient and grow your capacity as a firm. That helps firms make more per hour, be able to help more clients, and gives you the opportunity where you can actually have time to talk to them. Sometimes people can be wrapped up in the nitty-gritty of doing the day-to-day where they don't get involved in advisory. So moving to a platform that can help you be more efficient, get the work done for you, will enable you to have more time to do other things and also have a less stressful tax season. The trend has also kind of shifted tax preparation in a good way, where most of your work can be done in December and ready to go. So the shift of efficiencies that the technology can provide for you opens the doorway to have more advisory services and be able to have better capacity. That makes sense.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think that's an important theme coming out of 2020 is that, automating to advise, I guess, is, for, lack of a better way to put it there.
Yeah.
So Randy, thanks again so much for joining us today. Check out Intuit in the Learning Lab on Thursday, November 19th between 1 through 5 Eastern Time, and then chat with Intuit representatives in the 2020 Digital CPA Resource Center. Thanks again, Randy.
All right. Thank you so much for your time. Have a good day. Bye.
Yeah, you too.